Hello. Hi. Total War. It's Monday. I'm back after a little bit of a break. And we're playing Total War 2 mods. Today we're playing several mods this morning. The first one is this India Total War. All these mods, as usual, are available on the Total War Center. Which is surprisingly active for this game, despite this game being quite old now. I got Pretzel playing as well, oddly enough. And we're gonna play some Total War, India Total War. It's until it crashes. But you know, the real solution for the crashes is not to prevent the crashes; it's to autosave quite a bit, right? That's the real solution. All right, so India Total War, clickety click. I've loaded this up enough to know it doesn't crash immediately. That's it. So the icons. I mean, this looks like a full conversion, so I'm impressed already. I'm easily impressed. So what do we got here? We got the Silsilia. Oh god, Gurkiana. The map isn't highlighting where they are, so I couldn't tell you where that is. The Delhi Sultanate. Okay, sure. Portugal, I believe. This is probably just you start with Gao or Goa. Samrejang? Okay, good. We're gonna avoid trying to pronounce any of the Indian names because there's essentially no way I'll be able to do it. Gujarat, I know that one. Gujarat. Various sultanates. Since I don't really know where many of these, Bangladesh is over here, right? Is that Bangla? That's Bengali, yeah. Okay, so it's probably over there. Let's choose this one because it looks like it'll be over in the corner, and we'll have less to worry about. I looked at this long enough to see that it worked, and it surprisingly been updated somewhat recently. I'm always shocked by that. So I know that this map works and everything, and hopefully we'll be able to play it for a little bit. Oh, you start with a lot of settlements over here. There's a rebel one. You got units in every city? No, this is empty. A large city that's empty is an interesting choice. This little village is empty. Oh, so we got a lot of a fairly large amount of territory to start. It's a big map too, isn't it? Looks like this is a lot of dead space up here, I would guess. We'll have to toggle it real quick and have a look. Yeah, so it's the whole of India, and what's today is Pakistan as well. And I suppose this is Bengal, right? And I think actually Nepal and the other tiny country up there would fit up there as well, huh? Let's look at the cheat map just to see what's in here. Oh, it's huge. Look how fucking huge it is. Look how many territories it is. It's massive. So yeah, the Portuguese are down here, right? Yeah. Interesting. Various sultanates and such up here. That's the Mughal. That's the Argan. Fair amount of rebel territory over there as well. There's a surprising amount of territory to the east here that I didn't expect to find, including Arkan. Oh, there's some rendering problems up there. That bodes well. So Nepalese rebel city there. All right, minor faction city. Wow, this looks massive. Let's get down to it and see if we can't get a couple battles and see how good it actually is in the conversion sense, like how much has actually been done. We definitely want roads. We're pretty broke already, but I would assume we got a pretty good income out of this, right? Our projected profits are 14,000, which is just fucking massive. So let's throw down a couple roads where we need them. Like here. This is a large city and it has no roads. Roads are expensive as well. So just do those roads, and then we'll just turn it over real quick because we should have a ton of money next turn, right? Let's see if we actually get a ton of money. I got a delicious coffee beverage this morning. It's a C+ coffee. I made it, so so we got 14,000. So you want to take Barisal? Okay, I'm into that. Let's get some more roads planned. I mean, this map is fucking massive, isn't it? It's overwhelming how big it is. One of the things I always like doing in the stainless steel mod and Total War in general is starting with the small civ, because you get to ramp up your massive navy with a bunch of what looks like peasants on it. Well, 18 attack, 12. What? Oh, that's a boat. This is a boat. This is a boat. That's not troops that can be landed. It's a boat. That's a boat. Okay. I keep saying it, but it really is a boat. Low. Town watch. And a farm. Moat and Bailey is still a thing, apparently. I mean, it's 1519 in India, right? Yeah. Alright. Lower loyalty. Look at this. What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, there's no units here, so we better get a unit there. Hey, this is the same icon as the boat. But, you know, sure. What do we got here? Holy shit. Too much variety. Habshi swordsman. The close-up has the same icon as everyone. Habshi spearman. Pack archers. Gotta be careful. accidentally do a racial slur. I accidentally racial slur. This is an elephant. Fucking, it's insane, right? It has firearms too. That's a swordsman. Okay. Elites. Let's see. There are elite units and there are other units. There's so many units. It's intense. Well, and it takes multiple terms to recruit them as well. So like that swordsman is 2, and this one is 3, even though they're roughly the same. This one has a superior charge or defense and charge bonus. Let's okay, that's 3 too, surprisingly enough. How's that one? That's 2. All right, let's get those 2 spearmen in this city. And let's leave behind, I don't know, one of these Turkopol archers. I mean, Bengali archers. They're mercs, huh? Okay. And where are we going? It's down here, right? Yeah, it's down there, I guess. I mean, I don't know where anything is, so it's very difficult without the cheat map on. Can I get a spy somewhere? There's too many units. There's too much unit variety. It's too complex. Alright, we'll get a spy. We'll get... Oh, Jesus Christ. Tribal spearman, huh? Tribal clubman. Jesus Christ. There's just massive, intense unit variety. It's amazing, isn't it? There's no units in this city. Let's get a sword and a spear there. We need to make sure you have garrisons, because you don't want no garrison. in America, in the city. No, in all seriousness, though, you really don't want unprotected cities. All these, okay, some of these are real low-end units in there too. Wow, this minor faction has an entire stack, including elephants in it. Okay, I'm out of money already. Let's get a spear there. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess we need that income to pay for all these like hyper expensive units, huh? I should be saving because you know that's gonna crash. You know it's gonna crash. Food shortage in the Deccan. Okay. That's not good. No one wants to not eat. Wait, what? So yeah, build that swordsman there. What's this? An elephant? No, it's an axeman. The placeholders for some of the units is pretty funny when there's like this massive variety of units. It's really weird for there to be placeholders. Like the numbers are super inflated as well, right? There's nobody in here. we gotta get garrisons. These tribal spearmen actually look all right. Right? I mean, I know they're not when you compare them to like some of these bigger units, but a 4 or 5 holding the door seems like it'd be pretty effective, right? All right, so let's take these troops from Gur, because there'll be spears there next turn. Let's go over here. We're going down to this mission place, which is where again? It's right. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. It's further away than I thought. I'm going over here. And let's see, can we get... Alright. This guy, let's get some garrison in here. We'll get some tribal spears here. We'll have him go there as well. Alright. Alright, we'll get a tribal spear there, and then we'll have these guys all go. They'll go over here as well. That's their move is very bad. Very, very, very bad. Their move range is horrible. Let's go through the cities and make sure we're getting the right infrastructure built up. Roads seem essential at this point, especially since that movement rate looks real bad. What else? I mean, income is always nice, right? So does this actually provide any income? This increase in tradables. Grain exchange. That's the typical. Income from mining +0. +1 food farm. Okay, we'll do that. The roads are very expensive. Get that one in there too. Right, redline that one. Oh no, wait, redline that one instead. Yeah, that one too. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we've told them to do stuff. I mean, we have this mammoth income, but costs are real high as well. So it seems like there's quite a bit of inflation in the game, in both unit stats and unit costs. Or rather, improvement costs. I wonder if everybody's gonna rebel, because they were saying like everybody was disloyal already. It wasn't great. So we have we've got no marriages, no wives there, no harems, no multiple wives or anything. Slight loyalty decrease from Mahmud Ali. Unwatched. I think we're screwed. Okay, his movement here is not as bad as it looked originally. Is it empty? It's empty for some reason. Not that I'm complaining. Let's see. Oh god, pretzel. The sample quality of this clap noise is one of the worst things I've ever heard. Like this has fucking elephants in it. That's not a garrison. That's vaguely thematically appropriate. But why does it have 4 elephants in it? Oh, that was a reward. Yeah, that was a reward. Right, I was like, what the fuck? They don't have much of a movement rate, do they? So all these guys are like ready to rebel, so like we wanna get them in together. That way, preferably one of these persons they have no names. Will be the king. Where is the king? Here's the prince. He's with the prince riding the castle. What else? Army. This is a peasant. Guess. It's so weird that your mod is so detailed and has 50 fucking unit types. And like, it's a total conversion map. And you have the same icon for boats as you do peasants. Like, what the fuck, guys? Did you just stop working? And they're like, it's good enough. What else? Alright. Well, it was interesting that this was empty, wasn't it? I think I'm gonna have to cheat because I'm not familiar enough with the map to know where settlements are. So like I can't like make plans. Should we go against these guys? Let's take this one. That looks impossible to take. Then oh man, there's several up here though too. It's like there's so much to do. Alright, let's get the army together and go lay siege here and see what happens. We'd probably make them come out and we can fight a big battle out there. And see how that goes. And if someone commits a crime, they face the elephants. Yeah, like they get wrapped up in a blanket and trampled upon. Isn't that like somebody? There's some culture that murdered their royalty that way because otherwise they would be like shedding the precious royal blood. Yeah, please get married because we have no family. I don't want a thieves guild. Magellan reaches the Pacific. Yeah, except he was looking for the Atlantic. He's like, where am I? I'm lost. Badrak. Where's Badrak? You want me to do what now? Do what now? 4 units. Okay. I mean, that's definitely in the plan. Yeah, great. Do that. I wonder if that'll count. Oh, we had a trader. Fuck me. Oh, it was the elephants rebelled. The elephants were like, fuck you, no. We don't want to be on your team. Your country sucks. Wait, come on, man. We'll feed you. I can't believe the elephants rebelled. Alright, this stack is big enough that we can actually take units from here. Let's leave those behind. All of these guys. These look like a lands. Okay, they're attacking their charged ones. These guys are abysmal. There's like a lot of junk units. It's interesting how many junk units there are. Bengali light lancers. I mean, this light cav is not great, is it? How's the heavy cav? It's medium Pashtuns. I mean, let's get rid of these archers. That's an elephant, right? Alright, we are gonna need the archers. I'm crazy. Because we won't be able to build any siege weapons without them. Not that we're gonna use any siege weapons. Alright. This is a church. Do not translate. Not meant for this culture. I see. It enables the recruitment of a mom. So it just hasn't been updated to a mosque, I guess? I mean, the mosques are already in the game, but they're largely they're largely like you know, obviously Arab themed, so I'm not sure that they would necessarily work here for Bengal. I don't really know though. Let's see. Make sure that we're building things where useful. Roads, yes, we definitely want better roads. Christ. You get spoiled by stainless steel and it's excellent like pre-built towers. Also my familiarity with that map is, you know 10 years in the making, so. Alright, so do we have the king or just the prince? We just have the prince. Where the fuck is the king? Where are you? Where are you? He's not there. Where the fuck is he? He's not here. The factionaire is there. I don't see him. Does he not really exist or something? Alright, well, what the fuck? Where is he? What is his name? Nasarudin. He's 44, he's got a gold helmet. It looks like he's from Hungary. And there's the prince. Alright, so let's see. This looks like him, but I don't think it's him. And that's obviously not him. It has a different name, unless it is him. No, he has a loyalty. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, these guys have no stats, which is really interesting, isn't it? I don't know where the king is, and I can't seem to get him to focus. It's like he doesn't exist. This is a general. He's got a famous name. I don't think that's I don't think that's the Mahmud Ali. I'm not missing him somewhere. He's not like, because I can't zoom in on him from the family tree. No. Did I create an agent here? I did. They've reskinned the agent. And I can't find the king. I don't think he exists, but that's insane. Like, how can he not exist, right? I can't really select him. The prince really does exist. We found him. I'm seriously perplexed. Well, let's go. I mean, the king dies, I guess, because he doesn't really exist. It's very hard to say. No, that reminds me. Didn't I tell this guy to get married? It's like that family tree's not accurate. This guy doesn't even have the same name as this guy. Like, this might as well be somebody else's family tree entirely. There's some strange things going on with this mod. I'm gonna go put this under siege and see if we can't get a battle. I don't think this is ready for play. I mean, I checked to make sure it worked, but it doesn't appear to be fully functional, does it? Scotland is here. Okay, it's not Scotland. Sure. Can we also do maps? I love maps. This person's down the coast a little bit. Prince Alauddin, right? Okay. I object to things that are labeled as instrumentals that then have people talking in them. Like I object to that because it's not an instrumental if you talk. Did I break it? No, okay. Magellan is killed. That's what happens when you get involved in local politics. Don't vote. Oh, wait, what? No, vote or something. I don't know. Is it time for you to vote yet? It's not time for me to vote yet. We have a primary coming up here. Is it a weird time for me? I moved here last year. And I voted in November. And I also voted a couple months ago, but I have to vote again in August. It's quite odd. They have a very weird conception of politics here that's not the same as where I grew up. Supply. Yeah, half these guys don't have names at all. Any name would have been better than no name. Right? Like any name at all would have been better. I mean, I guess we should be building basic economic buildings because they're not here, number one, and it seems like we're gonna have money problems in the near future, frankly. Money, please. Though we do have a lot of money already. Are all these +0? Yeah, it looks like all the mines are +0 for some reason. Don't know why. Tankus. I feel like I'm getting more settlements without actually taking them. That's interesting. Nice paved roads. I like those. Alright, everybody's got something now. We're sieging Agartala. Not a lot going on there. We're recruiting here. We're not recruiting here. Well, I queued these up a while back now. And they don't appear to have actually recruited at all. Might have to try. Let's try recruiting 4 units here. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, those turned green. There's a mission to reinforce this place. Plus, it needs to be reinforced. I want to get a battle and see if they've done any modeling of the individual units. One of the things I've noticed about these mods in general is that the mod makers really seem focused on reskinning the models. When I think, even so, they'll even release mod packs with reskin models for custom battle only before they complete their map, and sometimes they'll completely abandon it after that, obviously, because it's a lot of work to do this stuff. And they're generally doing it for free. Thanks for that, I guess. I mean, people do this stuff for their own motivation, or they used to. Maybe that environment's changed a little bit. But anyways, they'll focus on what seemed to me to be the relatively unimportant parts. Public baths, huh? They'll focus on the relatively unimportant parts of man, maybe if I had chosen a different civ or faction, as it were, they focus on the relatively unimportant stuff like unit modeling, rather than the gameplay stuff like renaming cities and having a new map and stuff like that. Like, I don't necessarily need you to reskin all the buildings at all, because I understand you're not going to change the essential function of a building, plus economy, minus civil discontent, or allow recruitment of new units. Like, all that's basic, right? That's never going to change no matter how many modifications you make to the game. Just trying to get stuff in the build queue here. Alright, so this place definitely didn't make any progress on building either. Bardic. So these aren't working, which is interesting because they're here, but clearly they're not actually working. So we're just gonna take these 4 tribal spearmen and try to get them over there. They might break or something on the way, like the elephants did. And we'll try to get some more units in there so it actually has a defense. Check that this is ongoing. It is. We've got a big pile of cash. That's vaguely satisfying. I know. I mean, I don't know what's going on at all with my family tree because I had my guy get married. This is clearly not my family tree. I had my guy get married, so maybe he's having his own kids. There's a bunch of no-name generals who keep getting traits. But as it is, these people don't really have traits at all. Like, this guy is probably the king because, you know, it says Khan. But the game doesn't depict this in the family tree. So, yeah, let's go ahead and check these cities. Make sure we got stuff in the queue. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that. I want to make sure that we're building stuff, but I'm not sure that this stuff is actually going to be effective at all because of things like this. Income from mining 0. I don't think it actually matters. Might drop out of this and do a custom battle and see what we get. Let's try doing a custom battle. I don't think that faction at least is definitely not ready. Yeah. Next. Oh, where? Grassy Plain. Human player. Yeah, let's play as these guys. Yes, no? No? Okay, yes. I haven't done this forever, but with this backdrop, it's basically impossible for me to see what I'm supposed to do anyways. Here we go. Alright. So we have 10,000 gold. Alright, let's get some simple stuff up, right? Maybe some heavier cavalry. Some archers. Okay, these are heavy. 2 of those. And then low rate of fire, inaccurate. Let's get some pointy sticks to put in front. Middle line out of, right? These are swords. Pointy stick? Yeah. Alright. What about these guys? How much are these guys? They're cheap. So let's get a whole bunch of these guys. We can only get 4 apparently. That's not uncommon, right? There's restrictions based on them. We get more, so we can have a big line. And then we'll throw some swordsmen in behind. These are the elite version. Get some Pashtun swords in here. And then, some over-the-head archers are never bad, right? This looks like a rifleman. Mercenary gunman. Alright, we'll get some of these mercenary gunmen. That's too much. We got 900 left. What can we get real cheap? These guys here? These Turkish archers? Yeah, how about them? That's 500. That's too much. Those guys are very expensive. A peasant. There we go. See if this actually works. It might crash. Oh man, team 2. Where's the auto button? Yeah, AI. Yeah, there we go. Start. I have a feeling this is gonna crash right away. We've done this though because it doesn't seem like the mod is fully ready, at least for that faction. It really looks like these units are all here though. It really looks like the mod needs a little bit more work in that regard. There's a lot of little broken things. The family tree was broken. We were seeing buildings that were clearly not intended for us to see. Stuff like that. I don't think it was like horrendous, but it existed. All right, we're gonna get like a nice compact shape of spears here. Spears. Put our little gunners right in front, and then our horses back here on the left. This fodder we're just gonna drop into the line to thicken it up a bit. Put the archers back here on the right. And those are our swordsmen, so we'll put them back here on the right as well. Nice compact formation, and we'll start the battle. All right, let's well, you can only deploy pointy sticks in the first phase apparently. So let's go get this flanking cavalry and take them off the field if we can. We're gonna move our heavies out here. They may not be able to catch him, so hold on. Ooh, they got siege weapons, and I don't. Alright. I'm gonna recuse and refuse. Now, put those guys out there on the right flank. So we can catch any force there. These guys firing at all? No, it doesn't look like it. What's the range for those men? Ooh. Alright, now go. No, where you going, you fucking cunts? God. Oh, we've already lost. We've already screwed the pooch. I want to go take out this siege weapon. It's driving me crazy up there. That does not look like that happened. Fold in, fold in. These models look pretty good. I'll give them that. I think the recruitment model is interesting too, right? Like the idea that like you're those guys are dead. The idea that you got to recruit over multiple turns. That's something they really added later in the Total War franchise, right? It's really, is it even in the vanilla? There, we're gonna pause there. Redraw that line. A step forward. Everybody advance. Why don't you go there as well, guys? And the thickener. Our heavy cav is run from the field. Let's pause. Let's try to get back together, gentlemen. I think we're screwed though. Let's get it nice and dense. Our archers just got it. They're running away though from our archers. There's our general. Our foolish general has thrown his life away. That's basically how it goes, right? I'm impressed with the individual unit modeling. I'm not particularly impressed with the lack of attention to detail of this. I really think it needs a touch more. If you're gonna make something so expansive and so big, you're you know, it's obviously super ambitious, right? But like you have to deliver on what you put there. So you're better off making fewer factions or a simpler map or fewer units than something just massive. And I understand it's probably somewhat hard to scale up. But if you don't like rein in your ambitions, your work comes off as like incomplete and just you know, not worth investing in. So I mean, I think that's like a larger lesson too, right? Like people appreciate like all the work people put in mod packs, but I don't give a shit if you model these guys. because I'm basically never like this. I'm always like this, and I'm always on the campaign map. And if I can't see properly on those, the mod just isn't functional. And if you're missing the details, like the family tree being broken, or the the shields being broken, it's not your work is all for naught. You may have put hundreds and hundreds of hours in the mod pack, but I won't know because I can't even see what you've done. Because it doesn't function correctly, as it did in that case. That was the India Total War mod pack. It's interesting. It really, really needs some work. I'm gonna try some other ones here, and I'll be back in like just 2 seconds.